Hi, I'm Scott, and today I'm going to show you how I built these action figure storage shelves today on Dad It Yourself. So a couple of weeks ago, I built these shelves right here in my office, and they are roughly about 4 inches tall right here. Let's see if I get the light in there. Here we go. About 4.5 inches tall, about 6 inches deep, and then they have a lower shelf that's only about 2.5 inches deep, and it holds all my coins in there. And then I have this LED light strip on the bottom, which provides really nice lighting over my desk. My wife wants me to build something just like this in my son's bedroom for his action figures and such like that. Some of you may remember this that I built. I'll have a link up there if you're interested in seeing that build. So the shelves I'm going to be building for him are going to hold kind of all the stuff that's in here, over in here. They're not big enough for that. If you don't know what that is, that's the $800 Millennium Falcon Lego model. It comes in that big giant box right there. And then on those shelves we're going to put all the stuff that's in here and in here. That's Son It Yourself. But again, too big for that right there. If you don't know what that is, that's the $600 Imperial Cruiser that came in that box. So we haven't figured out what we're going to do with those yet. So the goal is I'm going to build a long shelf along this wall, which is about 11 feet long, and then one over here that's about 8 feet long, and it's going to have 2 layers to it, a lower one for the pop figures and then a taller big one for the bigger items on that wall. Okay, let's get started on the project. So I have all the boards laid out. I'm going to paint them with Behr Premium Plus from Home Depot. I'm going to roll it on. Hopefully it'll cover in one coat. If not, I'll do 2. Alright, so there's the first coat. I'm sure you guys enjoyed that time lapse. I'm not going to put you through another one while I finish the second coat on this side, the edges, and then the bottom side. So this board is 8 feet long, and as you can see, my closet's a little narrow, and it would have been a bear trying to get a 12-foot board in here, which has made the job a little easier though. So you probably saw me having a hell of a time with the stud finder because I assumed the studs on this wall were 16 inches on center like a normal wall, but this distance right here between this one and this one is 24 inches, and then 24 inches to that one, and then 24 inches to that one. But then I have 3 studs here. There's definitely 3 studs there. And then this one out here, which is 24 inches from this middle one, but that corresponds with that outlet down there. And then there's a stud in the corner, obviously. So I have to mark the studs because the shelf plate's going on the wall and I need to make sure I get in the studs. So this piece of tape represents about 80 inches off the floor where the back plate is going to go to the wall. The top shelf will come off and the bottom shelf will go on. That's not an arbitrary. This is a finely selected distance on the wall, specifically where Mom It Yourself said it will go. So I'm going to be putting this project together exclusively with 18 gauge brad nails from this nailer, these brad nails. And before you guys blow me up in the comments to say this thing should be screwed to the wall, has to hold a bunch of weight or anything like that, just look back earlier in the video to the ones I showed you down in my living room where that stuff is holding up picture frames and knickknacks and military awards and everything, and I used 18 brad nails in that thing. This one is going to hold plastic action figures. So that went up really good. This is the top shelf. I'm going to put this on top now, nail down into the backboard and into the wall studs as well with a toenail. Okay, I got that all installed. Built these brackets right here. For those of you who care, that's 20 degrees. And these will provide some lateral support so that top shelf right there doesn't fold down, pushes against the wall. These will be toe-nailed into the back plate, nailed up and nailed down. And there's 3 of them for this 8-foot length. Then I have some more on the other side. Hey, good morning everybody. It's the next day here. Ran out of time last night and actually needed to run to the Home Depot. Still open, amazingly. Got some of this Alex Fast Dry patch and paint. I'm going to fill the brad holes on this, let that dry, mask everything off, and we're going to throw some paint on. This project's going to be done. Two coats of paint, a little bit of touch up, and these are ready for some toys. Let's get Son It Yourself in here and get him to put all the stuff away now. So I worked on these shelves over a 3-day period for a couple hours each day, and it was about $100 in material. The slowest thing about everything, like usual, was waiting on paint to dry. If you have any questions or suggestions, put those down in the comments. Speaking of comments, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I've got some videos over here you may be interested in. Subscribe button's right there. Thanks for watching. Dad It Yourself.